Okay, we're back with another video, kind of. I don't know how much you guys wanted me to film of this because it's kind of boring, but I came by earlier and did some fiberglass work on the front bumper over there, and then I just did this now. Now, this is not quite the correct way to do this. Not quite. Well, I mean, definitely not the right way to do this, I think. What I did first was I put some epoxy glue down. That's why it's all black in there. And I put the fiberglass over the epoxy glue so that the fiberglass cloth would stick to it. Usually, it's like blobbing around and like moving all over the place where I don't want it to be. I want it to be in a certain spot. So I glued it down first. Then I put the resin in. Now I'm waiting for it to dry. This is the first layer. I'm going to put matting over top so it's nice and strong. And then I'm going to start working away at this side because this is like just a mold here. A very shitty mold, but it's still there as a mold. So once I start working away at this, hopefully on the other side it'll be stronger, so it'll just fucking dig into the fiberglass, and that's what I want. That's why it's back there, so that it stays kind of like to the shape of this thing. And this is not to the shape right down here, but that's okay. That I will fix myself. There's like this piece right here that goes across, and I'll just kind of match it up with that. I'm gonna have to cut this off and sand it and whatever, but it's gonna be a long process because fuck, it's like all rusty all the way down, and so I'm trying to fix most of it so that it's not gonna rust through over time. And I'm gonna be wrapping the whole back end of it, and I know you're wondering what the fuck is that. This is rust remover stuff. I don't know where the bottle is for it. There we go. It's this stuff. It says to just let it soak in it, and seeing as it's on the car, I can't really just fucking put the whole car in rust soak because that's insane. So I just put a cloth and then taped it there. That cloth is like super drenched in the rust enviro, and so that's the best way I think to do it. If you have a better way, like leave it in the comments or something. I'll show you the front bumper that I did earlier. The garage is kind of a mess right now, but we set it up so it's perfectly, not perfectly, but like kind of perfectly. It just goes across. It's not really tacky anymore, so that's good. I heated it up a lot earlier today. It's got 2 layers of the fiberglass cloth on top of there. And I just wanted this part here to be thicker, like this way. So I have room to screw in, and I'm gonna put some fiberglass Bondo on there and probably some Bondo filler, and then I'm gonna do the same thing to the other side, and then I will cut it to shape because obviously it's not going to be that huge thick thing, but I have the fender over there so I can line it up with that. I'm gonna make this much better looking. Like, this was just something for at the moment. And it lasted all winter, so that's pretty good for at the moment. But I didn't drive very much, so. And then this whole bumper is getting sanded. I'm probably gonna either do it right now or tomorrow. But I'm pretty bored right now and I have nothing really to do. So I'm probably gonna do it right now. And I'm just gonna sand it with this guy, orbital sander, 60 grit. I don't know what's on this. I'm pretty sure it's like gel coat or something like that. Or maybe it's just a bunch of fiberglass. Or no, not fiberglass. I don't know. Maybe it's paint. It just chips off. And that's what you get for buying Duraflex. But this was an Evo bumper, and now it's on a Lancer Rally Art, and I could not be happier because this is the bumper that I wanted. So, yeah, it would have been a bitch to fit on even if I bought the Evo version. So, I mean, it is what it is. This was still a shit ton of money, and the Evo bumper would have been probably even more. Like, this was like $700 Canadian. So, that's a lot of money. If I bought the Evo bumper, it would have probably been like $1,500 or something, I would think. But I don't know. So, yeah.